Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back. It's good to see you here for more Surviving the Aftermath. Our colony is doing quite well. We're 31 days in, just about a month of time has passed, and our survivors are up and running. We've got a lot of good stuff coming in here. A lot of great materials being brought in, a lot of good materials and food and water and stuff being brought to the camp. We're low food right now, but all of our wonderful little survivors are returning to the camp. So it should be pretty good here soon. Our specialists will be returning, and very shortly we should have enough stuff to keep them running. Now, the cookhouse is out of water right now, but our people are building another little well somewhere around here shortly. Yep, that'll allow us to have all the water that we need, and so problems become solutions. Thanks again for clicking the tab on that like button, and thank you very much for subscribing. You guys are amazing. As always, thanks for being part of the best community on YouTube. You all made it that way, so I just want to thank you all again for all the lovely support, kind words, and encouragement that you always give on the daily basis. So a round of applause to you, and thank you very much for being here. All right, let's bring our car back. Look at how much food this dude's going to bring in. 36 plus 35 food and candy bars. Canned food, candy bars, or energy bars, whatever. Plus a lot of other components, rare metals. This man is a champion. Let's bring him on back home. Good finds on that one. We'll get the car repaired up, and we'll let everybody heal up too before we send them out again. And there we go. All right, food problems should be solved for a little while as soon as they put it into storage. Watch it jump from like 24 to what, 150 something? We'll see here. All right, let's see. We got water coming in, or needing to come in here shortly. Looks like they're building that. Beautiful. Looks like we've unlocked another general storage building. Let's get that up and running. And where is that? Let's see. Under storage, general storage. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and build that building. Now, general storage is going to be extremely important for us, as it will allow us to put everything in here, and it'll serve as a central hub for everybody to get whatever they need in order to work. So that's great. Lots of tools, good clothing. We still need more clothes to be made, in my opinion. And looks like the tool shops and things like that are being decontaminated. We're going to work on decontamination. Let's increase that work area, and go ahead and move things over here. There we go. All right, we'll decontaminate downtown. What's going on here? Mechanical monsters. Oh, unfortunately, we don't have enough parts to do... Oh, we're just short on one, unfortunately. Sorry about that, ma'am. Probably would have gotten some sort of a bonus for doing that, but... All right, how are we doing on stored water? Well, it looks like we have enough for the colonists to drink, but we don't have enough to work that cookhouse still. We're still waiting for a few of those little construction projects over here to be complete. Ah, finally. Good, water is solved. Excellent. Specialist ready for action. Let's keep going. Let's grab some tools. Let's grab some meat down here. Let's go ahead and grab the van and pull her in. Nice. That's like one of our armored vehicles there. And it looks like Robert is ready to return too. Fantastic. All right, those guys will get a little R&R from returning from the overworld map. I really like that. We do have another, I believe another water source being produced somewhere. But let's get another water collector up here, just so we can have a lot of water in storage. And we'll build a little dirt road that goes over this way, maybe? Or maybe we can fit more farm fields in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 is what they need for space, I believe. So let's just have the pathway go over here. Oh, looks like another person died of old age, unfortunately. Okay, we got everybody... Oh, she died in the... Oh, just on the streets. That's right, somebody's taking care of her. Apparently it's using a hammer on her to conjure dark forces. Oh, no, it's just somebody doing maintenance. Okay. Cool. We got buildings being repaired now and decontaminated left and right. Fantastic. Let's make sure we've got the decontamination crew on full duty here. There we go. All right, we're also producing electricity. Now, one thing I want to build in here is we do need to build a school at some point. We got tons of science, by the way. We've got 19,094. Oh, sorry, 1,900. I wish we had 19,000. Actually, that'd be way too much. But let's see here. What do we want to do next? Education would be great for getting the kids to be more efficient in their jobs later in life. Let's see. Shelving, too, would increase our capacity even further for general storage. Rubber scrubbers for the hazmat areas would be good. Interior walls. That would increase happiness. Let's work on some basic stuff for our people a little bit. We got a little breathing time here. Let's work on bringing that happiness up. Our people are pretty happy, but we can work on it. Let's make them even happier. I guess if you have food and you have shelter and whatnot, you should be pretty happy. We're making a lot of firewood, too. We're growing plants down here. Good area to keep clean. We've got trees being planted, trees being cut down, and water being gathered, so that's a really good area. A nicely preserved area. Grab those tools. Let's grab that meat. We'll bring back some more food, too. We'll try to be more self-sufficient with the food. We're also going to bring back more firewood, and that'll allow us to be even more self-sufficient. Send people to the world map now. And we'll have to get one more person to come on back. There we go. Alright. Let's send people out on some jobs. It looks like there's some more research down there. Let's go for those parts. Now, we also have to repair those cars that we brought back, so when we get those repaired, it'll allow us to transport a large group of scavengers or scouts or whatever you might want to call them at once. There's also some jerky here, too, so we're going to keep on gathering food until we've kind of fully become independent that way. We also need to research bigger farms, but we do have more people in the camp that we can work on multiple farms. I believe we also brought back some seeds, or that unlock automatically. Oh, this farm's wider than I thought. Oh, we can build some farms over here. Ah, that's perfect. There we go. We'll build a couple of farms there for soybeans or whatnot. It just takes a second or two to make those. There we go. Okay. So now we have electricity churning. Specialists are ready for action again. Interior walls are almost complete. There's so much to keep track of, isn't there? But we're doing it. Okay, let's go ahead and have our scout continue down to the shop. And have our man go pick up some jerky. Fantastic. We'll probably bring that back right away. It'll be of good use at the camp. How are we doing on water storage now? Stored for building 0 out of 500. This should be, with the abundance of water that we have... Oh, I see. They're filling up the regular storage for people first. And then it'll be for buildings. Let's see. We could gain tools or no deal. Research, not really needed. Tools would definitely be needed, though. Wants to trade meat for that. Let's go with the one with meat. We're always bringing that in. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and select our next thingy here. Oh, I swear we brought back soybeans. Perhaps it was just peanuts that we brought back. Well, let's go ahead and go with more corn. There we go. Alright, well that's okay. Let's see, cookhouse, wind turbine. Got some nice decorations we can put down. Buildings are looking pretty good. Go ahead and move a little bit of the maintenance over here now. And we'll have to decontaminate a few buildings on their own. Nice. Alright, specialists are almost ready to go again. We'll check on them shortly. Almost all of them. 2 of them are ready to go. We could grab more concrete, but continue to the edges of the map. Okay, we're going to have to find a way to produce more parts. But right now, getting enough food and preparing it into meals is our top priority. We need more vegetables. We need to tell our people not to eat raw vegetables either. We need to be able to combine crops with venison in order to be able to make that into food. Let's see, I think our specialist should be good to go again in just any moment. There it is. Alright, so Wheeler, you can... Let's see, go to... that one. Okay. Continue to get those parts. Oh, we need to have somebody come back soon with that food. But we're still producing quite a bit of it. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of the harvest season, and getting hit twice by nuclear fallout has really slowed down our ability to use those farms. We can be all set up and ready to go, but unfortunately, without the camp being ready to deal with nuclear fallout, we can do that with greenhouses. That'll protect us, but they're much more expensive and difficult to maintain over time. but things are going quite well. Oh, good. Water storage is complete for buildings. Let's build another water storage for that building, so that way it never stops. Want them overlapping then. Storage apparently is full again. Let's do some more research. Let's increase that storage with better shelving. Capacity is at 7%. This should be able to store anything, but let's just make sure it's never a problem. Don't ever want to worry about having too much. Okay. Yeah, we're going to come home. Okay, job's done there. Back to the camp again. Yep, food and water are being gathered quite quickly. Looks like the fishing hut is a little contaminated. Go with another fishing hut. There we go. They don't overlap, so we're pretty good on that. Beautiful. Alright, so we are all out of food a little bit. We have lots of crops in storage. Trying to solve that problem, though. Bring him to the colony. I think our scout is ready to return to the colony as well. A little bit of jerky ready to go. So even with our farming being set up now, the biggest problem is that we're still dealing with the issue of the nuclear fallout, which slowed us down from before. So no matter how well you set up your farms, until you have the greenhouses researched, which probably will continue to plague us, we'll come back with the tools. There we go. Well, looks like growing stages are ready. Okay. Still bringing in lots of food for the fishing huts. Looks like another building needs to be constructed here. Feeling fresh as a daisy. Ah, that reminds me, we'll need to build our other, what is it called? The cleansing buildings, like the sauna or whatnot. Let's work on food again. What else can we do? Advanced farming for bigger farms. We'll get all the basic food stuff done. Aquaculture to give us more fish. Let's do that. I like that idea. More food sources. Oh, food has really become a crazy amount of stuff to survive through. Now, typically, it might be a bad idea to accept this group, but the fact that they're bringing 8 meat, 22 candy bars, and another person to scavenge is huge. So we're going to accept those people. Sounds like a bad idea, but it's only a few, and it's not so bad. So now we have food to get us by a little bit further. And now we can send out yet another scout. Fantastic. Looks like he's still going through an animation, though, to come into the town. And we can send him to the world map. Excellent. And now we have more helping hands to set us up for farming when the time comes. Let's send our scout to go get that food. I really wish we could build like a boat or something to travel across the water. It'd be super cool. Also bring back that jerky. And we'll send Dr. Robotnik to the south as well. Okay, we'll have him come on back. Good, lots of food's coming back too. We're kind of on the edge here, but food is still coming in. We're getting lucky with timing. Go ahead and open up some more medical centers to make sure everybody's ready to go. And food should be taken care of shortly. Plus 11. Full tanks are full. Great. Got lots of storage for people. Lots of storage for the buildings. Let's continue on storing water near the gate. Good. It looks like nobody else is sick. Alright, we have 6 people free and ready to go. That means that they'll be working on transporting stuff, but we can also use them for gathering berries. And that's going to be important up there. Let's go for that. Bring in even more food. Okay, return to base. Return to base. head south. Grab that food there. And the rest of those tools have been gathered. Parts. They had parts. We'll swing by and grab the research too. But that science fair has really given us a great opportunity. Got lucky with that one as well. Oh, unfortunately we lost another person to old age. Clean water storage is ready to go. We'll put everybody else on aquaculture farm. Another nuclear fallout? You've got to be kidding me. This game does not want me to do any sort of farming. This really stunts our growth. Gonna really kill the community here. Also, I don't think we can fish during nuclear fallout either, but I believe the fish aquaculture buildings can do that. We have a ruined wooden house over here. Let's grab that material. There we go. More people dying of old age. Colonists are gathering. They want to have a feast. I agree. Let's have a feast of meat. Good. +8 happiness. Good. That increases their work. And we need to get work done before fallout. I actually should order everybody to harvest. Be kind of cool, like I mentioned before on the world map, if you could actually see the nuclear fallout coming. So that way it kind of became more of a big event. Alright, we have 1 day until the catastrophe strikes. Some things won't be able to harvest. But we have no choice. We have to harvest now. We got to clean up that nuclear waste up there too. We'll have to build our environmental station. But I want to build the fishing huts instead. Let's do that. Aqua farm. Let's see here. Causes pollution but must be placed on a shore. Oh, that's alright. We can build it over here. Near our environmental station. Wait, it must be built on a shore, which means it needs to be partially in water? Oh, okay. I thought it was a completely above-ground building. Now, this doesn't affect the efficiency too much. It's at 97% if we place it here. So that's fine. 88%. Definitely want somewhere over 95. 99. Fantastic. Alright, let's keep working on that food problem. Now, with that done, let's work on protected crops. I'm tired of this nuclear fallout. I guess we're gonna have to get some greenhouses up. The nuclear fallout's just hitting us too hard, too often. Been the same problem a few times in a row. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of metal. Looks like we've got a severe shortage of metal and wood. Everybody who's free, though, is working on gathering wood right now. From that wooden house there. So we've just got too many construction projects going on, but they all have to get done. So let's bring those tools back. Bring that meat and food back. Let's grab whatever might be down here. Oh wait, we have Dr. Robotnik still. And we need to go to that area. Perfect. Good. Very good. Well, food is skyrocketing, but will plummet again once we go through our nuclear fallout. We might actually delete all these farm fields and actually build greenhouses instead, if we've got to start over from scratch. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and fire everybody from here, since we have to start over from scratch. I don't know if actually demolishing the... Yeah, let's go ahead and order demolishing now. By the time this nuclear fallout's over, the research for protected crops should be complete. Beautiful. And unfortunately, the fishing docks don't work in this disaster. Cool, let's go for greenhouses instead. Okay, so... Oh, it needs to be completed, though. Research needs to be completed. Okay. Well, that allows us to have more people on these sites. Looks like there's a metal site up there, too. Lumberyard has nowhere else to cut down from. That explains why we have a shortage. Let's go cut down from up there. We'll eventually move the lumberyard further away. And then they can gather trees from much further away on the map. Okay, good to go. Alright, that research almost done. Now, we do have nuclear fallout, too. We need to open some more hospitals. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, we have 2 specialists here. We'll send them to the world map. 95's good enough. Looks like a deposit's been completed. Okay, let's head back. Do more supplies. Now, what could be here? Could go north. Probably swing by and pick up some of that firewood, too. Let's grab, oh, it's just peanuts. I really honestly thought that it makes sense that there'd be peanuts on an airplane, I guess. I really thought those were soybean seeds when we saw them before, but that's okay. Aha! A heavily armored military vehicle there. That looks like a Humvee. Oh, man. No one's gonna mess with us. Beautiful. Alright, protected crop research needs to get completed soon. We're at negative 15 water, but we got more than enough in storage. Beautiful. Now we just need a little bit more wood. The lumber camp and the general gatherers are working on that. But everything's going to the construction projects. And they're almost ready to go. We really need metal, though. But all these free workers currently are going to go to working on the greenhouses that have just been researched. Fantastic. Let's start a new research project. Salvage drums will allow us to build a large clean storage water thingy. Advanced farming will unlock larger fields or better scythes, which actually increases harvest speed inside the greenhouses too. So let's go for that. Now let's build these greenhouses. Unfortunately, the greenhouse requires components and some metal, but we need to do it. Way too much of the fallout. We'll build 6 of these, and this will be our long-term project. Looks like we can build a field outdoors maybe, but it's blocking the passage, so we'll start with those then. And we'll need to somehow get ourselves a huge metal delivery. Luckily, we're bringing back tools. Continue to go south, my man. What do we have? Oh, we can't scout just yet. Head north. Fritz, go attack the bandit camp. And head on over here and grab that whip. Actually, why don't you hop out for a quick second? I wanted him to exit vehicle. How come I can't click on him to exit? Sir? Oh, he has no more moves, that's why. The vehicle has moves, but he can't scout from inside the car, so we have to leave him alone. Wow, 40 colonists have been irradiated. My goodness. This is going to be tough times. 3 hits in a row without losing anybody to a natural disaster of fallout is pretty impressive. We'll have to see if we can save everyone else. We do have quite a bit of people at doctors. Unfortunately, no more medical pills. But we have something called Plains of Plenty. Let's see. Ah, something to do with an airport. Even if it was somehow doable, post-apocalyptic air travel would be immensely dangerous. Between acid rain, occasional meteor shower, magnetic storm, you'd be dealing with unreliable instruments and makeshift parts. But the airplane hangars themselves can still be a treasure trove of components and other resources. You've been told about a particular airfield which has garnered a lot of attention of local looters. We'll go find that then. Let's find where that is. We might have a scout nearby. Let's see. Sage Ford. We'll also have to start setting up trade routes with these people, but I want to first... Now we've had to cater to the constant roadblocks of food supply by the fallout, so we'll have to kind of change our plan there and take a little bit of time to secure that. We won't have to worry about it anymore once it's done. Haven't found the airport anywhere. Maybe it's hidden on the map, or maybe you saw it, but we can always goof with it later. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. There it is. Just northeast of Raptoria. So Panda can go visit it next. Change of plans. Kind of cool how you find, like, sometimes scouting doesn't reveal everything. That's kind of cool. Antonio is now an elder. Wow, look at that massive amount of irradiation. Crazy. Let's see. Somebody's still ready to scout, but it's from the car. I think we might actually finally end up losing people to radiation sickness. Man, we have the logger working overtime. Now we're just trying to build all these things. We're trying to get that food supply up. And the greenhouses, too. Now, let's see. Is Panda ready to go? Check out over here. Fight the raiders for their loot. Go. Oh, nice. 12 parts, 14 components, 27 metal, and 6 canned food. Hell yeah, bro. Bring that right back. Beautiful. Go fight the raiders, or the bandits. Get wrecked. Down here. We got parts. Oh, a thing called Coalition. Ah, looks like they actually have maybe seeds down here too that we can trade for. Very nice. And we'll check in with them later. Let's get our boy to exit the whip. There we go. Okay, really not much here. We do have some weapons, but it's extremely dangerous to raid it. So we'll grab the car, I think, and head over here. Oh, and he's out of moves, so we'll have to check in next time. Well, let's go for components. That'll be useful. And let's continue to raid those bandits. Get wrecked. Please, no maggots. Give me something good. Ah, tools. Perfect. Always welcome. And some silver. Fantastic. Now, what we really need now is wood and metal. Concrete is pretty solid, for lack of a better term. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But, unfortunately, we'll have to get some wood. Would you believe it? Can't believe it. Logging camp only has one person working at it right now. I wonder if there's a way to increase that. And we still need a lot to finish these greenhouses. But luckily we have our fishing docks and trappers working for now. And how's our food production? We have fish. So let's go ahead and make meat meals instead now. Oh no, it looks like we're still using the rest of the vegetables to finish up making regular meals. So food's okay. Looks like they just finished research. Grab components. Deliver this stuff back home. Wait a minute. Oh, that was automatic. Never mind. The stuff that we got, it's not that Panda's carrying it. It automatically was transferred. Okay. Well, that's okay. Let's try to go southeast. It looks like there's quite a few things down here still. And with Panda being a fighter, we could clear out some of those advanced bandit camps on the way. Yeah, there's quite a few of those. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, hop out, bro. Go check out what's up ahead. More bandits. Okay. Make our way down there and go check that out. Yeah, alright. Let's head south and scout out. And back to the colony we go. So with 3 times on that fallout, we're really going to have some severe problems, unfortunately. We now have to change the way in which we provide food, so once I thought we had it solved, it really shows that we need to worry about where we get our food from. Group of survivors at the gate. bringing in even more food. Very small group, mostly just kids and elders. Elders are kind of a liability. Well, I'll accept them. We have homeless again, don't we? Alright, I don't want to build any more houses over here. That's our trapping area. So let's build some houses up here. Let's see if we can actually build them along this road. We got some space right there. We'll take advantage of that. Okay, we just need metal. All of the wood and metal that we have is just immediately being used on those construction plans, so... Let's see if we can actually increase production for wood. Actually, I believe there is a way to do that. Yeah, power saws will allow the sawmill, which then requires power to work. So let's get energy storage going. There we go. Well, we're getting close to the edge, but we've really been maintaining everything pretty well so far. Got Wheeler ready to go back out to the world map. Go, my man, go. And let's send you... Let's see, you're a scavenger, so we'll send you with Panda over this way. You guys can work together to fight and gather. Even though the scavenger isn't the best at fighting, he can still assist. Some very good clothing there, but not worth it. We do have a gas station, though. And we have the ability to go scout. More wood and more food. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Overturned semi-truck and a farm there with food. Good. Lots of fabric. And how are we doing on that metal gathering? 52 out of 86. Going slow. Can we get another gather at the metal? I wonder if there's a way to actually work on that. Wow, we have 15 unemployed, mostly because of the farms that are standing by, which then does allow them to finish construction projects faster. More movement available. Okay, we have our friend here going to go clear some more bandit camps, I think. Fritz will be good at that. Robert's head to the gas station. Good. Very good. Well, now we just need a little bit of wood delivered here and there. I think what we want to do then is if we can build another lumber mill, which should be pretty easy to do. Lumber yard, yeah. That requires 5 metal too, unfortunately. So I really don't want to take away from our metal supply. These are incredibly expensive, those two buildings, but we gotta have a backup for when that continues to hit. Still making meals, though. Waiting for a worker. They're just waiting for people to arrive. They have 2 in there already. Water's almost increased again to full capacity. 1,000 for the cookhouse and almost 2,100 for the civilians who live in the town. Our fine citizens. Alright, let's go to southeast now. Yeah, let's keep going down this way. Yeah, let's go for that meat too. Great. Now we really need a trader to come to the camp. It would be nice to do that. Give permission to go look for... Oh, good. We got actually plus 8 metal. Fantastic. What timing on that one? Perfect. Somebody was injured, but it's okay. Alright, looks like we're surviving again so far. We now have 20 unemployed. Keep in mind, all these buildings that get complete will take a few workers. So it's not as bad as it seems. Okay, research is done on the energy storage. Quality capacitors increases durability. Go back to food. What else can we do there? Animal husbandry would be good, but I think we need to trade for animals. We don't get them automatically. We'll have to kind of figure out a way to do that. Let's see. Production. Colony. Roof supports. Education. Medical center would be a good call. Especially since we keep having, now let's go with that. Okay. Everything needs to be researched, but the time in which you can do it is a little tough. All of these will need to be done. Oh, let's add a fisherman there. No, our settlers are, our scouts are not ready to come back just yet. Specialists are now ready for action. Good. Alright, these two will continue to go south. I think we're doing really well, considering the fact that we got hit 3 times by nuclear fallout, and it's hindered our farming. Our wonderful fishermen are able to do a really great job. But now we got to get providing that food. It's incredibly low. And we basically only have fish coming in. Problem now is I don't want to cancel any of these constructions because they've been slowly gathering materials there. We could have built them one at a time to slowly ramp up production. That may have been a better take. But you never know what'll happen. Actually, hold on a second. Did we build that other tenement building? That's not constructed yet either. Well, let's put the fishing buildings to top priority. We'll put these ones onto low. So they'll go in order. So we'll build the 2 fishing buildings first. So high priority, medium priority, low priority. And then everything else should be completed around that. The tenement building next, for example. Actually, can we put that on pause? Yeah, let's go ahead and pause that. Construction. Good. Back to the world map. Anybody ready to rock? Nobody just yet. Food's still coming in, little by little. So long as we don't get hit by a disaster again, we should be okay. No more fallout, please. Okay, researching the medical center. Boys, I think we're good here. I think we'll be able to make it. Alright, thanks again for joining me, everybody, for more Surviving the Aftermath. This has been a fantastic series, and I've really been enjoying it. So again, if you'd like to see more, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button. Thank you, everybody, for all of your support. And we'll be back very soon, hopefully. See you guys next time. Goodbye.